Esteemed members of the board, as you are aware, Bonnie and Clyde, who we once supported, have now gone rogue. Their actions have escalated rapidly, and they are now targeting not just the Unspoken Sector and the Bad Bunnies, but the Shadow Sector, with a specific focus on the Director. To provide context, Bonnie and Clyde's decision to go rogue stems from what has been referred to as the Risa incident, resulting in what they perceived as a betrayal by the Shadow Sector. In the aftermath, Bonnie and Clyde's loyalty began to waver, and they were consumed by the belief that the Shadow Sector are targeting the J4K. The emotional fallout from the Risa incident, combined with their growing sense of betrayal, fueled their desire for vengeance. They now view all sectors, especially ours, as enemies to be eliminated.
As we know, in the world of social media, drama can escalate quickly, and the lines between fact and assumption often blur. Just 2 weeks ago, we found ourselves caught in the whirlwind of a situation involving several familiar names: Sakina, Lovely the Great, the Director, Bams, and Risa. Here's what went down, as best as we can piece together. It all started during Sakina's live stream. At one point, she read an email that had been sent to Lovely the Great. The contents of that email? Both the Director and Bams were explicitly mentioned, stirring up more than just conversation. Whoever sent the email seemed to have a bone to pick with Lovely, and their words lit a match that quickly turned into a wildfire. Our anonymous source later revealed that Risa had assumed the Director was behind the harassment Lovely was facing. It wasn't long before these assumptions led to tension. However, it turns out that we, and perhaps Risa herself, had misinterpreted the intel. The Director, unhappy with being implicated, decided to address the situation directly, saying his piece in no uncertain terms. What followed was a chain reaction. Risa, feeling cornered or perhaps misunderstood, didn't hold back. Her frustrations spilled over during Vonnie's live stream, where she launched into a passionate rant. The live stream became a stage for heated emotions and sharp words.
Who is Vonnie?
Unknown, we did some research about her. She has a feud with Bams and UP, or as she calls UP, Alopecia Keisha. UP has a nickname for Vonnie as vaginosis. You don't want to know the medical term for that. Anyway, they have a feud.
This doesn't concern us, as their feud goes back before we discovered the Unspoken Sector.
Whether the feud is in the past or present, our sector is mentioned. We need to know everything about this wild claim, Major. What sector are they from?
They're from the J4K sector. According to our archives, both the Director and Risa were moderators for Loyalty and Betrayal. The Director is still supporting Loyalty, who moved on to research true crime in Chicago. And Risa moved on to something else. The last time we heard Risa again was after our case with Lovely and A-Troll. At the time, Lovely respectfully asked the Director to cease commentary regarding her. We joked a bit, but since then, the Director respected her wishes. And we stopped performing recon about Lovely since then. Whoever sent Lovely that email is aware that we did a story about her.
Interesting. So the couple is using the Risa incident to get the Director's attention. Will this affect our campaign regarding Too Strong?
No, Lieutenant. But since the couple is trying to instigate a war between us and the J4K, this may interrupt our progress covering the Unspoken Sector. I'll leave that argument with the Director.
What we have here is that Rocky and Bullwinkle lost their nuts and is hell-bent on choosing violence on everyone who support UP and the Bad Bunnies. It's clearly obvious that they're bothering Von, Bams, and UP. They know we support them and they know how we operate. Why they're picking a fight with the Director sounds like a cry for help. I think it's the job for Special Ops to dry those tears, if you catch my drift, Commander.
If the Director gives my team the green light, they'll also get an enema up their asses as a bonus. But first we need to separate the members of the J4K. I noticed in UP's live, some of them know that their members are a bit crazy, and know the Director isn't the type to make idle threats. Painting all of them under the same brush would be suicide. Long story short, we need to classify those members. from the good guys.
Good point, Commander. We need to give them a name. The dark side of the J4K has already been taken. How about the Reapers?
It won't fit. It sounds like a group of assassins. Since some of them have a problem with Bams and Vaughn, and of course UP, why not call them the Pit Bulls? They're known for having their jaws locked once they bite, and won't let go. Just like their counterparts, they won't let go of Bams and the others.
Excellent. Then thus no longer will call them the J4K. Those members who have a problem with the ladies will be named the Pit Bulls. They can wear the title as a badge of honor. This will separate the good guys from the bad guys over there.
Very well, I approve this title. Now that it's settled, we need to deal with the couple. They've been instigating long enough. Getting us involved was the last straw. We need to set an example that the Shadow Sector is anonymous and answers to no one. Our job is to tell stories and clear names, and we support the unspoken sector and the bad bunnies. And I made it clear that any serious harm comes to either of them, we will get involved. We will treat these two like any other enemy who disrupted the way of things.
I believe they want to know who the anonymous source is. They know it's not BAMS. We at the Department of Intelligence will not reveal our sources. To do so will compromise any future information coming in now that we have this matter resolved. We have two new persons of interest. This is Joker, but his followers call him JJ. Someone from the Pit Bulls is spreading rumors that this content creator is one of us. We do not know this man. We just discovered him during Vaughn's live stream.
Wait, did you say JJ? Is that the guy that Moneyboy Trey took his channel many times? And last year, Bams and Vaughn had a big argument over that. We was going to do a story about it, but they made up, and this was before X85 existed.
Yes, the very same. Turns out the couple is also messing with JJ, Rashid in particular, along with Joy Chit Chat. He has receipts regarding Rashid's whining. We can use this information when the time comes.
Wait, did you say JJ? Is that the guy that Moneyboy Trey took his channel many times? And last year, Bams and Vaughn had a big argument over that. We was going to do a story about it, but they made up, and this was before X85 existed.
Yes, the very same. Turns out the couple is also messing with JJ, Rashid in particular, along with Joy Chit Chat. He has receipts regarding Rashid's whining. We can use this information when the time comes.
Proceed with your research.
Thank you, sir. And here's one more person of interest. This is CMA.
CMA sounds like a demolition company or a medical title.
Comedian Michael Allen, sir. Funny man. The couple is messing with him after he shared his opinion regarding the incident with Firefly, a code name we use for UP's grandson. My team will be in charge of the incident. Looks like many content creators who don't like UP are putting their pennies in. We need to debunk them, along with weighing in regarding Triple-Headed Goddess' opinion about the situation. Before the couple disappeared, they and Too Strong is trying to convince Triple that UP is a child beater. This too needs to be debunked and corrected.
It doesn't look like Triple didn't do her due diligence regarding the situation with Firefly. Based on your reports, Triple either deleted these live streams or set it to private. That's good enough of us to investigate why. Very well, permission granted. It seems on the new year of 25, we got a lot of work to do. Henceforth, we will begin our recess. We will return to business after the passing of the new year. Until then, this meeting is adjourned. You have your orders dismissed, and enjoy your holiday.